Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Urtuk the Desolation, Season 2. With this major release of the game, major update of the game, a lot of things have changed, and I wanted to approach it from a new setting. So we are going to drop the the background down a little bit. There's some new things been added. Choose your game language, Russian, English, which is very nice. Some various bits and pieces. Conquest has been added back in. I know it was being closed beta tested, which is basically like a very interesting late game stage map. But we're going to start a normal campaign. Now, I have reached the third zone, which is nice, so we can play basically everyone, the Forsaken, which are an interesting faction to say the least. One more group. Win the campaign at least normal difficulty. So, Defender and Disabler, great at supporting flanking allies. They're basically an interesting group to play, the Forsaken. I haven't had enough practice with them to really know how they work, and I don't really want to try them out until I sort of get a better understanding of how they work. And since this is a new update, and I want to go into it with a relatively good understanding of what the game has become, I am going to go with my my preferred build, which is going to go default. We are going to play the 3 starting characters that you get. I will take as our starting items. That free medicine is always really good for the basic humans, the default humans. But I would take the axe, and I will take the shield, the boost stat. We will put it on adventure mode, which is a nice, good mode to be on, and we will start. There are some bits and pieces that have been tweaked. Focuses don't work as early as they used to anymore, and but I'll explain that once we get more into the game. I don't like having Iron Man on in case my computer crashes in the middle of recording. Okay, so this is your standard intro in the dim prison called the Sanatorium. We've seen this before. It is a very nice artwork. I like it a lot, but I'm not going to basically read it off. For those of you who are interested, can basically look for it themselves. With this update, there has been some more changes. Banners have been added to each character, so you can. It's a nice little cosmetic tweak. A new foe has been added, as you can see in the Forsaken. This new level has been added, and it just makes the game a lot more challenging. And with that, we're going to skip the intro. Find the cure. We know where the cure is. Some things have been tweaked in the new update. You could see your supplies are now deployed along the top, once they used to be along the bottom. End of turn thing, I believe, has been switched. I believe it was over here and they've moved it to here. Just some cosmetic things. The systems are all relatively the same. I believe Battle Advisor can be reset, but I think that was always the case. Focus camera on your party, which is there. Manager, yeah, quick save. So it's just some cosmetic stuff has been changed. The party's looking good. Shield wielder. I'm taking damage, get bonus damage for your next turn, which is very nice. On your next hit based on your lost HP percentage. Berserker Duelist, strike 2 times, shield shred armor. Very nice. Shatterproof. So the Berserker's much better than he used to be. I'm taking normal damage to get bonus damage to your next hit based on your lost HP percentage multiplier. So it's currently at 115% of my original attack. So more HP he loses, the more damage he does. Mutation, quick learner, light-footed. Yeah, he's been turned up. Feast is turned on when enemy dies, heal, blah blah blah. Rightio, that's okay. So there's been some tweaks. Last Stand is very nice. Sealed Ally as an ability is good. Render Armor. I'm going to put this on him because I prefer Last Stand to Render Armor, to be honest. Immune against stun, which is good. So here we go. We've come out to Sanatorium, escaped, straight into basically a said somewhere in the abandoned camp somewhere in the northeast. People of another region are engaged in some secretive trading, so we'll get ourselves a character from this. The prisoner encounters give you a free character, so no villagers. Let's attack. Let's see what we're facing. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Let's see what we're facing. We've got one maceman, one javelinman, and one axeman. Now, the issue we have with this particular build is that we lack range, so finding a ranged combatant early on is very important. So first things first, you're going to go here, base contact with him, get him killed quickly. Get him here, hopefully we can outmaneuver quickly as well. Right, let's help the prisoners. So let's put, yeah, that's okay. Let's put lifesteal on him to keep his health up. You're going to basically rend him. You're going to get hit, which hurts. Get bonus damage, but get slowed. He's out of breath, which basically costs you stamina to use. Stamina regenerates each turn depending on how much you spent. Choose to wait to regenerate 100% of your stamina, however. If you strike many times during a single turn, you'll be drained of your stamina, which will result in the character being out of breath status, and he won't be able to execute any ability until the following turn. He's panicked, so we can move up here. We're going to smack him into the pit, which heals him up. He's going to move up. He's going to move down and probably throw something at us. Ooh, crit hit. That's not nice. Right. I'm going to move him here out of the ray of attacks. We're going to put Aegis on him. Move him all the way down here to safety. End the turn. Okay. Yeah. So he's going to try and... Ooh, he's going to go around for this terrain here. I should mention that this terrain gives you protection against range attacks. So, going to move him here. You're going to go up here so you can't be flanked. And you're going to get an attack off. He's going to get a bit of damage. And we're going to kill him this turn. All these things pop, which are lovely. He's probably going to try and flank around, which will hurt us a bit. We get a bit of bonus damage. This terrain here, if I can find some around here, tall grass, range damage against units reduced by 25%. So if you want to, you can hide in the tall grass, which is always very nice. Move him up. He takes a hit. Bonus damage, and we finish him off. Mass Killer, excellent. Get that unlocked early on, very, very nice. Achievement traits. Slaves were planning some nasty business. You found the prisoners. One is willing to join you. Let's see what we have. Blood Knights, Footman. I'm going to take the Hunter because having an early range character is very powerful. Range support is useful. Some of these are nice. I'm going to grab the range support because it's a very good thing to have early on. Let's see what we have. He's got a rusty crossbow, which is not useful. He's got light-footed. We'll give him this, which will hurt his health quite a lot. Give him the silver staff. We're going to slag this for the additional minerals. Right, so let's see where we can go. We've got Trader Ambush, which may give us a character, but it may give us some more resources or discount. Troubled Mercenaries, Monster Slayer. These two will probably give us Hunters for free, which is a shame, because I already picked up a Hunter. So I'm going to hit the Ambush down here. Help them. So let's see what we got. All melee fighters, which are not great. Let's see what we can do about that. This way looks like they've got this route here relatively handled. I'm going to try focus on this route and wipe out the north flanking force. So we're going to go here, You've got to go here. Something like this. There've been ambush. He'll give you supplies. Okay. That's good to know. So we're going to go here. Booby trap that approach. And get higher up. And booby trap this approach. They have no ranged units at all. Okay, do that. Move over here to support. You're going to go here. And you're going to go here. Now, which way are they going to come straight on? Yeah. They're going to try and come around the bottom. It's going to be a pain if they just straight up flank us. Okay. Let's go here. And get that off. Height advantage, yeah. Because being on higher ground gives you a height advantage. He's going to get life drain on him. I am going to bring him up here to cover. You're going to be here to get people in the trap. You're going to move up here and get triggered and immobilized. It's actually a pretty nasty fight because they're all just swarming this way. I'm not a massive fan of it. So let's pull back. He's got bleed on. Yeah. And control zones, he won't be able to leave that now. But we finished him off. Gotta move him up there to support. Fire an arrow into him. I'm gonna move him there. Rotate him out. Excellent. He got trapped. Damage blocked by armor. Some items and chainmail will give you armor protection. Attribute characters protected in this way. Mitigate incoming damage, receiving only half damage and negating negative status effects. After each attack, armor protection is reduced by the armor damage. Once the armor is protected, it's reduced to 0. It has been broken. Negative stats effects will be applied. Every piece of armor has protective value, and when less than 50%, it will slowly flicker red. Okay. Right. This is getting quite nasty. I'm going to have to be careful. Right. Get him up here. Get him here. And we will shoot him. You can then get that off. Kill him. Yep, achievement traits. When specific conditions are met, when a character executes an action, he may trigger what is called an achievement trait. Take note of what needed to be triggered with these special traits. Move here. Push him into the pit, which will trigger even more benefits. Move him up. He's fully healed, so we can rush him down here. He's dead. Unfortunate. Right. Move him to support. Move him to support. And you can come down here. I'm going to put life leech back on him. No life steal. This goes annoying. Right. I should be able to get range advantage against him. Problem is his weapon is in really terrible condition, so it's not helping anything. We're going to move up. He's bleeding from the chest, though that looks like that to be a slight glitch in the animation there. I don't know if they've intended it to not be quite interacting properly, but it looks slightly out of place. So let's move here and stab him. We shall put Aegis on my knight. He gets killed off. We shall keep going. Can't get anybody this turn. He's okay. Right, we're going to move here. Kill him for the additional experience. Start clearing through the armor. Support, and we wiped him out. Excellent. Range support triggers if your range unit can fire into combat without hitting an ally and has enough stamina left. Good crossbow, got some supplies, got some alcohol, got some life essence, got some titanium, which is very nice. Got fixed skin, which is very useful. On a normal critical, probably got to get the fixed skin because it's a useful one to have early on. I will not wish to apply it to anybody just yet. More damage, a bit more health. Purely to do with the fact that it absolutely destroys their HP. So we're going to switch that over for that. Yeah, see, I get like a 5% health increase, which is not great. I'm going to give it to him now, because 5% is better than nothing. Also, I should really show this off. Like, change the character's banner. You have banners that have been added, so we can give our characters banners if we wished, for you can see. As it stands right now, I am probably going to go a very simple design for mine, which is that my healer is going to have that. So I remember where his location is on the map. Oh, we have more. Excellent. Probably what I'd do is have him blood for the healing, his healing ability. He can have... Let's see, what do you want to give him? Actually, seeing that there, what I'll do is I'll basically have that done in such a way that I can automatically just look at my my tokens and see exactly what their role is. There's some very nice banners, more being added. Yeah, hammer. Attack, yeah. And so they're all nicely shown off. I'm doing the whole sort of their roles so I can put them into groups when I need to basically align them for combat, so I know straight away. Everything was okay. Titanium currency in this world is a negative number. It reps the total wages counted per day. The wages are paid out on the 7th day. So, like, come 7 days, we had to pay no money, but as soon as we pick someone up, it's going to start to eat away at our funds. So, journey to the swamp below. Okay. Do I want a hunter? I'm not really caring about having another hunter. Javelineer would be nice early on. It's a nasty fight as well, which is not great. You can see our characters have banners. They have height advantage, which is not great for us. But the lovely thing is, they have no ranged troops. Downside for us, though, is that they're probably going to try and come this way. We could try flanking this way and then getting the height advantage, which may work. But if they rush, they'll basically overpower this group. So we're gonna have to send most of our troops down here, which is not great. Have something like this. Start the battle. You found me. Good, please. Kill these brutes. I was hard to slay them. We're going to set out more traps. Only danger to the enemies. Rightio. So let's go. As always, the AI in this game is relatively competent, I'm not going to lie. So you do have to be careful with it. So he's pushing up. Okay, they have a lot of melee troops, unfortunately. Right. Let's get up here first. We'll trap this approach. Shoot him over the barricade. I wonder if our allies will turn up to help us. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's always a crapshoot with what happens. Switch him out. And what we'll do is that we'll get him protected in case someone charges across here. Okay, yeah, so he's going this way. Looks like they are spreading out to support us, which is nice. We're going to get life leech on him, or life steal, and Aegis, because they have no ranged troops, so they can't actually get through to our healer. You're here, so you're going to basically shoot him. You're going to get that. Nullifies the first blow of damage. We kill him off. The problem is he's got to charge this turn, which is a pain, so we're going to move him up. And we're going to do bash and move. And move him up to block the gap. You can shoot at him. They bashed him into terrain, which is unfortunate. Right. He's relatively healed up. He can't do anything this turn though, but he will come up here and we will shoot him because he's got the most armor. You can move here and then we are going to do a... no point doing a bash and move because we might get outflanked. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a bash off the edge into terrain, which kills him off. As always in this game, terrain control is very important. Okay, with that done, he's okay. This guy is just gonna be tanky. He takes a hit. He is slowed, but it doesn't matter because he's going to be pretty much dead this turn. Ouch. Finish him off, please. Okay. Life drain on him to get his health back up because he doesn't have any armor. He's going to be a pain. What I will do is I'm going to move him here. And I'm going to smack him into him, which will cause retaliation, which is a crit, which will stun him, which is fantastic. He's going to move up here and start smacking on him. You're going to move here to shoot him. Blocked by most of his armor, which is fine. Get Aegis up to cover my Berserker, because my Berserker is a bit debilitated by his previous smack. That will finish him off. And we're going to bash him again into this gentleman here, which will cause retaliation, which was a crit hit, which will stun lock him even more. And then he can move up here and just shoot him in the face. Flanking is very important in this game. Flanking and criticals is a really quick way of getting rid of harder to beat melee opponents. Rare axe and a javelin unit, excellent. Criticals are caused by two ways, either by the roll of the dice, or you get an automatic critical if you basically get a flank off and the person who's on the other side of the flank has enough stamina for their attack to trigger. So we are going to grab thick skin again. Let's see what he looks like. He's okay. Silver axe, rare, silver axe. We'll take this off. Combine these items. You combine them by basically putting one item to another in the inventory slot. Here, you can't do it on the character inventory. You can only do it in the party inventory. So he gets that. Everything he's got to have early on is going to go straight into vitality. And once he's got enough vitality that I'm satisfied, we're going to start buffing his focus gain, which is basically the timer that ticks down for his critical abilities. Focus gain does not work early on. It's only, I believe, at level 4 now. That your focus basically builds up. So he's going to get more damage as well. Right. Monster Slayer. I'm not happy with either of them, to be honest. Neither of them are a particularly good pick. But it's early XP, which is something I desperately need. Poison unit is a pain. No elite enemies, which is nice. So what we're going to do early on is we're going to have him. You go here. You go here. None of them had the Monster Slayer trait that I could tell, which is a pain because Monster Slayer trait is very... Yeah, he hasn't got... grants crit hit on the next 2 normal attacks, charges. That's not too bad. Yeah, he hasn't got the Monster Slayer trait, unfortunately. Which can be a pain. Monster Slayer is a very powerful trait to have because it gives you additional, or Beast Slayer I should say, it gives you additional damage against beast-based foes, which is basically what this type is. As you can see here, beneath their type, beneath the description card, underneath their name is their type, which is Beast. Unfortunately, these guys do get stronger when people die, so that's something to take into note. You're going to move up here. And by killing them, as you see, he gets basically a buff. Life regen. I don't think he does. These guys do, which are a pain. Okay, so he's going to move up here and shield the range unit. Because he's probably going to get attacked if we're not careful. Right. Range unit gets lifesteal. Both of them will get lifesteal. And you're going to move here. My plan is pretty much just to purely just focus down killing these guys early on. Because they really snowball if you're not careful. So move him up. You're going to move here and engage. He gets a ton of life here, which is a pain. Okay. You're going to move up quietly down here towards the target. You're going to move and engage. The bleed is a nasty status effect. So we're going to shoot him. Take him off the field. With him taken off the field, it should be easier for us to get into position. Get shield up on him because he is taking a nasty to to protect him from the effects of that, I will put Aegis on him just to absorb some of the damage, and then he can fall back. You're going to move here, get an attack off. You're going to shoot him. Which is nice. None of them have woken up yet, but I really want these guys to die because I can't afford them to be running about after me. So how long is this bleed left? Another turn. Okay. How many foes do we have left? Not many. I'm going to go down here and activate the prisoner. You need to either extract him or kill the stuff on the map. Right. I'm tempted just to kill all the stuff on the map because it gives us some experience. Well, it used to. They may have fixed it so you no longer... they may have actually fixed that, to be honest. If that's the case, then just killing stuff is no longer as advantageous, but I'm still going to do it because it's the easier way for me to get things done. Switch out for him. He's injured, so any hits against him will kill him outright early on. Move him up. He's going to be a pain. That guy's going to be a pain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move him here as bait. This guy's annoying because he's got the... Yeah, okay, he has to die because he's got poison. And poison is a really nasty thing to have. I had to be careful though, which is range. Free range, crit strike. So yeah, basically... Here should be okay. Put Aegis on him. Free tile range, so here should be okay. Trap this approach. We'll start shooting at him. He's not in a great condition, to be honest. He has strong versus beast, which is very nice. I am going to move him up here to trigger the attack. You're going to stay here. You're going to probably move forward and get bleed. And he's going to try and outflank my range unit, which is annoying. Now this is a pain. Yeah, he's got poison, which is not great. He needs to die now. Right. Poison is nasty because it's going to take 15% of his max health every turn, for 2 turns. So I need to basically move. I need to basically get this guy dead now. There's no easy way for me to fight this bloke. Let's just see. Okay, so if I push him in, I don't know if I'll be able to push him in. That's the issue. But I'm going to engage him to buy my guy some time. He's got life regen. This guy's going to go this turn unless I kill him. Extra hits is very nice. I'm getting really sick of you punching me, dude. Right. Okay, that's not what you can do. You're taking acid damage. I'm going to focus all fire on you. Really? Wait, why is he getting triggered like tons of triggered attacks? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, they didn't used to get that. Hold on, yeah, I get he's injured, but hold on. Yeah, he's out of breath. Okay, let's... Sorry, that's not how it used to be. Why is he getting tons of reaction stuff? Unbreakable... Cannibal... Oh, reflexive skin. That's not great. He's got stalwart, so he can't be pushed. Okay. Who's next in the turn order? This guy? Yeah, he has to die. Yeah, reflexive skin has become a lot more unpleasant since I last saw it. Right, so he's poisoned. So basically all we can do this turn is try and kill him. Okay. Wait, he died this turn as well, so he's... Because it used to be when you finished the round, the damage didn't used to happen until didn't used to happen on the next turn, so it's a bit unpleasant with that. He had the Beast Hunter trait, which is annoying as well to lose. Concentration is nice. Could have grabbed the Mind Thinker one if we can boost it up. I'm not going to equip it though. Having someone hurt this early really sucks. Boost his damage. It's going to take 4 turns to heal him up. Massacre. Yeah, that's not great. I'm not going to lie. Losing medicine so early on the run is a pain. But we've got to overcome it. But that's for next time, folks. If you've liked, please press the like button. If you're subscribed, please press the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, leave a comment in the comment section. I'll get back in contact with you. This has been Urtuk Desolation, and this has been Season 2 of my series into it, and I shall see you all again next time. Goodbye.